It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the Commanders' rocket arm quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And, CD, you look at Washington coming into play here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays. Anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. yours for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on second down. Done. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. Off play action. Done. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Off the play fake. Done. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Back to throw. Hendricks toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of having played the ball here, and no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On third down, Hendricks. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Ball again on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up third and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And Pretty good pattern of that happening.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Quick throw taken in by Snead. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And some room to roam now. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hall again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Straight ahead is Hall. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. York able to send this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Hendricks. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Hendricks. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun, Hendricks. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Hendricks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Hendricks. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
They'll give to Hall. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Done. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there. 49 yards.
And the Commanders are once again back in front. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st down, Hendricks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A second juke.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense,
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
From the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. 1 second, all that remains. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw on second down, Hendricks, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. First possession of the second half now for Washington.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hall again on second down.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
York able to send this one through.
And they will take the lead at 13-10.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, look at the juke. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Looking to throw on second down. Hendricks. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Hendricks. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Hendricks. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. All again on second down. Pushes past him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll go again with Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down. Done. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw. Hendricks. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
The dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Done. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
On the move past the 40, and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Down to about the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Done. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. York able to send this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Dancing to his left.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now a throw here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Hendricks. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. To throw on second down. Hendricks. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Eluding the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Brought in left side by Snead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Snead. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Done. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He's going to try and take off with it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Paul on to give up the middle. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw on second down. Done. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Hendricks. And this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hendricks. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game.